Okay, am I still online? Yes, I am. Okay, great. So, in the upper left of Echo Isles, everybody, in the red color, he is the King of Europe, the WCA Pro Qualifying Champion, WarchiefRich, aka Huntress Shaped, and he is going for the Engine of War creep here at the Mercenary Camp right away, like he almost always does. So in the upper right we have from Serbia, wearing the yellow trunks, AtheistP, one of the best buddies from Ruden, one of the WCA Pro qualifying members. But AtheistP, not that bad throughout the last weeks and months. So maybe we can see an upset here, but he didn't play for a week because he played some basketball tournament in his hometown. So he was away from the computer, no time to practice. And yeah, let's see what he can do here. Warden, once again on Echo Owls. WarchiefRich really getting into this Warden play. Very interesting. He said at first he said, okay, I'm playing this Twisted Meadows all the time, but then he used it on Death Road, and now he's using it on Echo as well. So yeah, very, very cool to see Warchief changing up his game. And of course in the Mountain King first, and AtheistP Tower Rush. Here comes the lumber mill, and Warchief will never expect this. His main base is completely exposed. There's no engine of war to save this. His units will of course be damaged from the creep, and the engine of war will be damaged from the creep. And AtheistP even stole the Shadow Priest, so there's no dispel. There's no healing for the Night Elf. Okay, there is dispel in terms of wisps, but of course that will cost him a lot of resources. So there is no water metal, so the not having dispel is not that bad. But yeah, we'll see. Engine of War coming up, but the first tower is coming up as well. Militia duration is over. Mountain King ready to throw the first bolt, but there are two Moonwills ready to heal the Warden, and there is Shadow Strike, of course, to deal with the small workers here, everybody. Okay, 3 Engines of War in place. Let's see how Warchief is able to defend this tower rush here, this very early tower rush. There is lumber problems for AtheistP with the first Engine of War got cancelled. First footman about to die, and he died, but in return he gets the archer, so all Warchief has is the Warden. But of course it's a mighty Warden with a Shadow Strike. Why aren't the peasants doing anything? Is this bugged or something? No, it's not. Okay, next Stormbolt. So that was the second last Stormbolt. Still no army for Warchief, but this Engine of War is about to come up. But there's the first Arcane Tower. That's of course very great in 2 ways. There's no mana for the Warden. If there's no mana for the Warden, the healing from Moonwills is way less effective than it is if the Warden has full HP. But yeah, the Engine of War, hard-hitting wood, hard-hitting tree friend of Warchief here, and the first Berserker, of course the first target here now for AtheistP. Here comes lots of wisps to repair, but I think, nice save here from the Moonwill, and AtheistP definitely needs to make sure to get this mercenaries. Warden is damaged, Moonwells are empty. There is mass repair now for the 3 Engines of War, but I think the situation is still okay-ish for Atheist. I don't really know why he didn't go for the Archmage. Water Mentals would help him a lot. And there's just too much repair for the 3 Engines of Wars. But they don't deal that much damage so far. There's no scan, there's no dust, there's nothing. He can't attack the Warden at the moment. And yeah, okay, now there's lots of damage from 3 Engines of Wars. So there won't be any tower anymore. Maybe with a huge block he can kill the Warden. There's no heal, there is no heal! But there's no Stormbolt either. There is no Stormbolt either. And there's no Footman to block. There's no Bash because it's a level 1 Mountain King. And it's almost, yeah, level 2.6 for this Warden. Level 2.6, he will get the Shadow Priest easily. Oh, he's supply stuck. Alright, now he got it. Now he got it, so he will get heal. There is a Stormbolt in 20 seconds. That's too long. Okay, Tower Rush got cancelled. Is there a tech? No, there's not. There's no money for the tech. This, of course, now a horrible situation for the Serbian. And WarchiefRich just playing it so calm for now, but it's only 9 hit points, 20 hit points. He needs the healing from the Shadow Priest. Everything is blocked. One more hit! He gets it! He gets it, and he gets the Berserker as well. Maybe the start of a big, big comeback for AtheistP. There is 4 archers, 1 Shadow Priest. Of course, he can produce like crazy now with the 4 Engines of War, but that's not what he wants to do. What he does is rebuilding the Warden, and then maybe tech, or go into Huntress play. Maybe this game becomes a normal one now. What an early game! What an early game. No, there's the tech now. Very early Huntress haul. So if there's a second Tower Rush by AtheistP, he will be prepared with mass Huntress in like no time. And of course, Engine Protectors. So, AtheistP on the way to a level 3 Mountain King. He has a decent amount of mercenaries. He has militias ready, so he can expand right after this. Parry of Fatality, very good. And there is level 3, level 2 Stormbolt. But still, no tech. He pulls more militia. This is the expansion, most likely. But he needs more heal. Imagine the Warden. Muddy the Mud Golem, everybody. Our mascot in the 3rd game of today. Joining the stream. All hail King Muddy. Yeah, in the meantime, not much happening. Of course, AtheistP. Oh, it's not an expansion. It's just a shop, and he sends the workers away. So, Atheist should really do something. Tech or expand. Because like this he can win the race. Maybe if he's hitting him with a Tower Rush now before tier 2. That's an option. And yeah, that's an all-in. That's an all-in. Another all-in. Mass militia. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 militia. 1, 2, 3. Oh, let's see. 7 footmen. But Warchief of course scouts that. But I don't know if it was smart to pull the Engines of War from the base. He deals with the first one. Nice bolt again. First Engine of War down. Second Engine of War about to die. And yeah, there are no tier 2 producing buildings yet. He's building the first floor right now. No Dryads, no nothing. Warchief with a Mauler. All 3 Engines of War down. Good decision by Atheist. But the problem is, will he get... Oh, he has 2 Maulers. Will he get the tier 2 buildings up? And will he be able to cancel the towers? Towers coming up. Of course, there's no defense. Nothing. Warden level 4 already. And he has Fan of Knives. So mass damage. Everything is falling apart for AtheistP here. It's a battle of the first heroes now. Does he have a lucky bash again? No. Oh yeah, he has a bash. There's no damage anymore. Mountain King goes down. Warden survives. GG by AtheistP, and WarchiefRich advances to the next round. And he will face Yoss. In the quarterfinal, we will stick to this bracket way, path. I think path is the right way. So we will have the regame from WCA Pro Qualifier. The grand final will be replayed in a best of 1 this time. Goodbye, AtheistP. It was a pleasure seeing you do this nice tower rush here. But it wasn't enough. It just wasn't enough. The Warden too strong for this.